Oh, yeah.
Hello there, everybody. Happy Sunday.
Hello.
We are on our way. Do you want to tell them what we're doing?
Sure, we are going to go pick up Frere, our new Karakachan.
Our new little puppy.
Yep.
He's, what we just said, we figured this out, 13 weeks old?
13 weeks old.
Yeah.
Yep, we could have picked him up last week, but it was super rainy.
We got snowed in.
Yeah, oh, snowed in, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep, snowed in, and then decided we'd wait a week. And then we're getting a second dog because right now, Fenton does an amazing job protecting our house.
Yeah.
But, when he's protecting our house, there's nothing really watching his back. So if we have like a pack of coyotes or like a bobcat or something, he's kind of on like equal footing. And like for the same reason that like someone could choose to like be armed all the time so that like they are always have the leg up. I think in the same sense that like I don't ever want to put my dog into situations where like he is having to defend our property on equal footing.
Or it's like him against like a pack of coyotes, like one single dog.
Which I think like he's still got the advantage because of his size. But yeah, not having two means that like ultimately if he barks longer than 10 minutes or his bark kicks up into like a shrill bark where like there's something pressing in on him, I have to go outside, which means that I don't sleep super good at night, and I'm like hypersensitive to like the noises outside. Street, our house in the middle of the street.
Yeah, Frere has been the whole time driving home.
He's snuggling with his dad.
He's snuggling. He's not scared. He's a big boy though. Look at him, he's huge. Here comes Ben.
Look! Hey. Easy. It's okay.
Ben,
Easy, Ben.
you be a good boy. Frere's here. What do you think? Is that your tractor? Frere, hey. So we've had Fen and Frere together, our two puppies, our two dogs, for a week. And just in case you're wondering how they're doing, this is them currently. They're play fighting. So they are best friends. They're having a great time. They for sure love each other and are just the best. So thank goodness that little, what was it? Like in the beginning, they're
I did not like each other.
Did not like each other at all, and they're such cute little
Frere bit
buddies.
Immediately, right in the stomach.
Oh no.
Within 2 minutes of interacting together.
Yeah.
But Fen actually was like a hero in that whole thing. He didn't react at all to Frere.
Yeah, Fen did great, and honestly, we kept Frere in this little area, like by our house, close, so we could keep an eye on him. And then Fen was just like obviously on the rest of the property, and
I slept outside with Frere the first night.
Ryan did. Ryan slept outside the first night.
It's also the first night it dropped to single digits.
It was the coldest night of the year.
5 degrees. I woke up. I didn't sleep basically at all.
Right
and the
here.
one time I did fall asleep, Frere actually woke me up. I think because I was violently shivering.
They're having a great time. Honestly, Fen loves having a friend. It's been the best. So, yes, the dogs are doing great together, finally, and yeah. So I've not done a sit-down video on here yet, but I thought I would sit down and talk to you about the reasons that we chose a Karakachan for our livestock guardian dogs. I can say that, livestock guardian dog, instead of, well, obviously like the ones that most people have, like the Great Pyrenees or an Anatolian Shepherd or something like that. So why we chose a Karakachan. first of all, ignore all the boxes. We're clearly still a little bit moving in, and that's just how it is. But yeah, I thought I would give you the 5 reasons. These are kind of something that I wrote down, and there's the 2 main reasons, and I kind of chatted with Ryan too, being like, what are the reasons that you wanted a Karakachan, and he agreed. So these first 2 are the big, huge ones. The first reason, the huge reason we chose a Karakachan is because they do not bark incessantly over nothing. Oh my gosh. So for instance, a Great Pyrenees is evidently nocturnal. So they're up at night and they're just barking. Everyone said that they bark all night. I did so much research before we got our Karakachans, and everything that I read said their dogs are just barking constantly all night. And we were both like, that sounds terrible. So we're not gonna do that. And we found the Karakachans, and they are so good. They only bark, like he will bark at night, but he barks if there is something there. Like if there is a weird person he sees, or if there is a wolf, a coyote, or something like that. Like if he sees something, he will bark. That's it. And it's so nice to know that every time he barks, it's for a reason. It's a specific purpose. And so we actually, when he does bark, a lot of times we'll go and check on what's happening, because we know there is something there. He's not just barking to bark. So it's so nice. We love that he's such a good guardian dog like that. He's very specific, and he's very good about when he barks. And we've noticed that with both of our Karakachans. They're very good dogs. They do not bark incessantly at all. So we love that about him. The second reason is that they do not wander. And from the research that I did, Great Pyrenees and also Anatolian Shepherds, because they're such high energy dogs, they wander evidently quite far, to the point that like some people had a Great Pyrenees that wandered all the way to the neighbor's house, and they have chickens over there and they're killing the neighbor's chickens or something like that. Like, we know our dogs are going to be right here on our property. They are always right outside the door, or right with the sheep, or somewhere close by. Like there's never really a time where like, what the heck happened to our dogs? We love that they are not wanderers. And that was something that I heard so much about the Great Pyrenees and the Anatolian Shepherds. And those were the other 2 options we were considering. So those are the main reasons I keep referring to those ones, is because it was kind of between, I wanted a Great Pyrenees, Ryan wanted an Anatolian Shepherd, and then I found out about the Karakachans. So that's kind of the reasoning why I keep talking about those 2 dogs. So then the third reason is they're territorial, but they are not so territorial that they are going to bite anybody or something like that. Like, they will absolutely, if they see a stranger, we have to go out there and make sure the dog is okay and kind of do the introduction. But they're not gonna like maul your friends or whatever. Like, they're very good dogs. Also, they're good with bigger predators. So we did end up getting a second dog. Obviously, we got a puppy because we wanted our dog Fen to kind of have backup. So like, he's our backup if we see something, but then he needed backup if he's ever out there by himself. So the 2 of them together, they can do, like, they're bred to take on like bears. So kind of any large predator you're going to have on your property, your dogs can take care of. It's kind of like, it's very reassuring to know that no matter what, our dogs got it. Especially now that we have 2, we're not worried about our 1 dog and an entire coyote pack. We have 2 dogs, and it's just been so much better. We have coyotes living that are like right there. So having 2 dogs just makes us much more comfortable about that. The fourth reason is that they're very good with kids. And obviously, with another baby on the way, we wanted a very docile dog who would be awesome with our children. And I cannot even tell you, he is so good. Both of them are so good with our son. Like, he goes out there, and we almost, like, as long as Fen is over there playing with our son, we're kind of like, yeah, he's okay. Like, he'll be fine. No, because again, the main issue that we have out here would be predators. And as long as Fen is with our son, we're like, he's fine. So it's really good how awesome he is with our son. And like, oh my gosh, he'll pull his ears and he'll give him hugs and all the things. And he just kind of sits there and goes, yeah, this is my life now. And it's awesome. And our new puppy is great with our son as well. So it's so good. I love how good he is with kids. And that was something that I read a lot about the Anatolian Shepherds, is that you have to train them really, really well to be good with your kids. So they can absolutely be good with your kids, but you have to really train them. Whereas the Karakachan, we didn't really train him at all. He is just naturally so sweet with our son. So that's been super amazing and helpful. And the fifth reason, this one is slightly superficial, okay? But I thought they were adorable dogs. Like, I didn't really want an aggressive, mean looking, this is our protector, like German Shepherd type of thing. I wanted like a really sweet looking dog. And I love how cute they are, how sweet they look. They're big dogs. Like, they're big freaking dogs. They have so much hair or fur, but they're also like, their colorings are really cute. Their faces are kind. And that's kind of what I wanted to see in a dog, was not have my son scared to go outside because of the dog, or people scared to come onto our property, like friends scared to come onto our property because of the dog. But he's so sweet. He's so kind. Or his face is so sweet and so kind that I absolutely love that about him. He's such a fun dog to have. He's never worn a collar in his life. He's never had a leash on. He's never been inside. And those are also some of my favorite things, is that we don't have to potty train him. We don't have to train him on a leash. He just runs free, and he is an amazing, amazing dog. And we absolutely love that about our Karakachans. But yeah, so I hope this is helpful if you are considering getting a Karakachan, or like looking at what kind of dog to get. I highly, highly recommend them. We absolutely love our Karakachans. We love our big dog, and having the puppy is just he's so stinky cute, and he's learning obviously from our big dog. So it's just so fun. Yeah, highly, highly recommend Karakachans for your homestead. Okay, bye. What's wrong?
No, Fenn's doing a good job. He should not let Prayer make any moves on the sheet.